You get a touch of the tism, dude.
That's what they called me in
Tism beats theosis every time.
Yeah, they called me the scoliosis kid in the Golden Gloves.
Did they really? Damn, he's already fucking knocked out. It's like, no, it's just my spine.
Yeah.
It doesn't count.
Fuck you. You think you did that to me? God did that to me, you bitch.
Damn, boy, the fucking human U-turn, baby. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, no, I'm thankful we're not doing that because that would have been bad for me, I believe.
Oh, I think I would have been gassed in about 30 seconds, and I think.
I can promise you both be gassed in 30
Just
seconds.
over 30 seconds.
See?
But you'll keep going.
Yeah, just over 30 seconds.
It would have been just you and me just running each other with like kicks that you would only see in like what's one of those dinners where you go to and they have the men on horses. With
medieval times.
Yeah,
dude, I've seen people. What was it, Raw Dog and that weird model chick? They were so fucking gassed. They were like staring at each other, wanting to put their hands on their knees, occasionally throwing a punch. It was fucking hilarious. Like people were screaming, "Go, go, go!" and they were gonna die. It was so funny.
Is it? Are we gonna be live right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, in 3 seconds.
Oops.
More with Jason Ellis.
When was the last time you watched your home movies? What's the American boxes and closet, videotapes, reels, photos that don't even get watched? What's they're deteriorating? Introducing Legacy Box. It's a simple way, affordable, and get your recorded moments digitally preserved on a DVD or thumb drive. It is how it works. Simply load Legacy Box in your old tapes, pictures, on a recording, send it back. You get it back in a couple of weeks. Convenient DVD or thumb drive, ready to watch. Share and relive. Legacy Box takes care of everything. It provides updates every step of the process. That's why over millions of people are talking about it. Talkity talk. LegacyBox.com. For a limited time, go to LegacyBox.com/rock for 40% off. Spit came out and hit the paper. Discount. LegacyBox.com/rock. 40% off. LegacyBox.com/Rizok.
Outback Steakhouse. For most people.
What, new news?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Breaking Outback Steakhouse.
Love
news.
me some Outback.
Yeah.
Don't tell me it's going under.
No.
Don't you dare.
You've said many times it's the only place in
I eat.
in the continental United States you feel truly at home.
That's right, and they won't. I can't live without them.
Now, if you kill somebody at an Outback, is that
I
American law or is that
No,
Australian
I'm allowed
law?
to kill
Right.
in the Outback. Yeah, but you aren't.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
So if you
No,
kill
you'll
somebody-
immediately be deported out of the restaurant.
Yeah.
if he commits a crime, he need only run to the nearest
Right.
Outback.
Is that yeah? That's what I'm wondering. Is that like a safe? Like if you're Australian,
It's like
is that your
it's
embassy?
like our embassy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is the Australian embassy.
The same goes for us in international White Castles. So
Oh
Right.
wow.
anything to have in your back pocket.
Yeah. So you got to be right near the premises, dude.
You got to know where you're doing your murdering overseas.
Yeah, nobody gets sleepy with me at Outback Steakhouse.
Wow. I didn't know that was like a loophole to Australia. That's crazy.
Yeah, well, it turns out there's a lot you don't know about Outback Steakhouse, Theo Von. It's a great place to enjoy some great food and great times at a great value, but according to one intrepid Twitter user, it may be at the center of a humongous satanic conspiracy.
Well, that was something that I was trying to keep under wraps.
Yeah.
Because
So
that's
this-
how I got this gig.
Yeah. I
was
wonder.
from praising to the Dark Lord Satan. I mean, I'm an illiterate, uneducated moron with no skills or qualifications who has one of the bigger shows on SiriusXM. I don't want to get toot my horn, but
Well, yeah, I did see the bloomin' pentagram last time I was there on the menu. So that was a sign.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that. 'Cause
I don't know
this
if you know
guy-
this, but all the steaks are actually human.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, so this guy just noted how many
No.
different places, when you have a map of Outback locations, you can connect the dots into pentagrams.
Oh, no, they're going to tell everybody. We
Yeah.
already obviously knew this.
This
Hail
is the
Satan.
tell.
Or just stars, dude. How about that, you creep guy who figured this out?
It's not cool.
Yeah, those are the stars, dude. Show that to a kid. They're not gonna kill an animal. They're gonna think, oh, Dad, that's a cute star. You know?
Or you're Jewish.
Yeah, or you're Jewish and you forget how many stars are on your star. You know? How many legs? It's 5-legged.
Look, man, you can see whatever you want to see.
It's a really crooked pentagram.
Sheeple.
If you want to make it, nobody. I mean, have you ever seen anybody with a crooked pentagram
Yeah.
T-shirt?
It's bad.
You know, you ever see a
That-
church with the cross fucking all bent sideways
Yeah,
No.
got a cheap cross.
Because it's not, man. It's not satanic. Everybody needs to just go to Outback Steakhouse and enjoy their meal and don't fear Satan.
Yeah, I mean, I remember they had a church near us growing up that had one of the arms on the cross was shorter than the other.
That's not right.
And I was like, come on.
Yeah, I ain't going.
Wait, the wood behind Jesus or Jesus' actual arm?
The wood behind Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can't have a baby arm Jesus.
I see. I think you can have a baby arm Jesus, but you can't have a fucking short cross.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like one of his arms like went out a little bit past the thing, the board behind him.
Well, I assume that the real cross was not perfectly symmetrical.
Oh, it was. I mean, it's very easy to make a symmetrical cross. It's just two pieces.
Yeah, that's what it is, dude. If it's not that, then it's not it's something else.
Yep.
It's like a sign that's pointing somewhere, and you need to put how many miles it is to get to a place.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You know?
That's the only thing that you need to worry about when it comes to pentagrams and crosses.
Yeah.
Wait, is this another photo of it where it's actually dead center?
Yeah, there's tons of them, dude.
Wait.
Well, there's like 4 of them.
Wait, everywhere in America, they only branch in a pentagram state.
Well,
Is that what he's saying?
we might be looking at their locations a little selectively, but yes, that is what at Eat My Aesthetics on Twitter is alleging.
Well, everybody knows if you're going to follow the Dark Lord, you have to have
Bloomin' onions.
5 establishments that on a map draws out a pentagram.
I mean, look, man, I've been up in the dark arts some, dude. You know, I've been addicted to, masturbation and stuff like that, and I think this is nothing. I think if you waste your time dealing with this, you need to get help.
If you're addicted to masturbation, you're on the dark side?
Yeah, I think if you have a bad habit of it, yeah.
How bad is your habit?
I mean, that you are, that it becomes a habit instead of a go-to for pleasure, you know?
Yeah, but you're a comedian. You don't have a job.
Yeah, I have a full-time job, man.
Yeah, but you got full-time breaks.
These days, I don't know, man. I don't know if
You don't have time to jerk off now?
Oh, I have time to,
Yeah.
but the problem is I used to do it. It was like an outlet for pleasure, whereas when it becomes a bad habit and you just lay in there and you got nothing, you just start jerking off for no reason. You know? I had an uncle who used to masturbate in his sleep growing up.
That's impossible.
No, it isn't. People walk in their sleep. You tell me a man can't just jerk off a little, not even get out the bed?
Does he come?
Huh? Come on, dude.
You can't come, right?
I don't know.
I mean, that would wake you up.
How do you know he
That
jerked off?
wouldn't wake me up.
Well, I've had sex asleep and it woke me up when things got, like, kind of...
Yeah, hopefully that's your wife. Hopefully that's not you, spouting out, verbally while you're coming.
So wait, how did it come to be known that he masturbated in his sleep?
People knew.
Oh.
I see.
Like, I mean,
Was
you
he-
know something. You know if your uncle has, is having surgery or if one of his clavicles is broken or
Yeah,
something.
because he tells everyone he's going to the fucking hospital.
And those things happen outside of his house, not under the cover of night,
Under a blanket, I'm assuming.
while I'm asleep.
I mean, did he go out into the front yard and do it when he was asleep? Or was it, like, it was an outdoor jerk-off thing that he was doing?
No, he would just get at it, and people knew.
Did you guys all live in a teepee together?
No, you could just...
How did you
You
see
knew it,
him
man.
jerking off?
you just knew what was happening. But this
Oh,
is
there's
back
old Uncle Barry jerking it again. Like,
Yeah.
fucking don't
That
mind
was
him.
it.
Watch your TV.
Yeah, and then they made him, actually, they had a guy who, a medical professional, who had him wear these, like these jingle bell type of things on his wrist to keep his, so you could hear it, and it would wake you up. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
wow. Oh, wow. Okay, that's
Like
a
a
real
reindeer,
problem.
you never seen a reindeer have that
Yeah,
necklace?
yeah.
With them bell necklaces?
That's how you know Santa's coming.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, and how do you know where your reindeer is?
Right. Yeah.
Reindeer have a huge ton of work in the off season that you don't see.
Oh, I see. There's a lot we don't know about them as well, much like your uncle's nighttime masturbation habits.
Yeah, dude, you're getting stuck on the particulars, man.
How's Addison, Texas, Theo Von?
Addison, I'm gonna be in Dallas, next weekend, man. Dude, what I went and saw was the Lee Harvey Oswald thing. You can go there, right?
The depository?
Yeah. I mean, not the bathroom, but you can see the whole place where he lived at. But you can see, you can see the boarding house where he used to live at before the day he walked out and allegedly killed President Kennedy and everything.
I believe
You can go there. And the girl that lived there and used to talk to him and hang out with him and stuff, whose family ran the place, still shows you the boarding house. So, like, it's pretty bizarre, man. You pull up, she shows you his rooms, all these different rooms.
I really wish they wouldn't glorify people that murder the president.
If he did it, dude. That's
Come
it.
on. He did it.
I mean, it seems like he did it.
Still these conspiracies and shit.
But,
you
dude,
know?
how do you... it's hard to shoot somebody point blank, you know?
If you've got rifle skills, you can make that shot.
That car, though, dude, when you see it, you're like, the guy has to lean out of a building and then kind of lean around the edge of a building. Like, it is baffling that he made it, bro.
You're saying that he had to, the car was so far away that the shot doesn't make any sense.
And the guns, dude, the guns they used back then?
Well, the guns are fucking same as they are now.
Nuh-uh.
Different handles, but they still shoot the same caliber and the same straightness.
No. They're like short arm crosses back then, dude. Like now we got the full arms. Some of these guns you had to hold the front and the back of them at the same time.
What kind of gun did he use to shoot the president?
I do not know.
Yeah, see?
What kind of rifle was it? It's more than one shot, right?
Yeah, 2 out of 3.
With the third one missed.
Dude, I can't even hit those fish thing at the
Yeah, but
carnival.
you're not a gunsman.
But I'm at least a guy who knows how to try and fill up a fish thing.
Yeah, but I shoot guns, and to me that's hilarious if you think you can shoot a gun because of that.
Yeah.
Like you actually, there's like practice that goes involved. But once you know how to do it, and your gun is like sighted up.
Yeah.
I mean, unless it's real far, and you got to like account for wind and shit. But people know that one too.
But you know who could do it, dude? Remember, you ever seen those dudes who make those basketball shots when they're like driving down the street and the thing's like 200 yards away?
Yeah.
Now, if that guy did it, sure, I believe it.
But maybe this guy was like that. He didn't throw basketballs into hoops because it wasn't the century to be doing that.
Yeah.
Maybe he had a hell of an eye.
He was a spousal abuser, they said.
I don't believe anything.
Now that's when you could use the jingle bells on the wrist, dude. If you're a woman, get your husband a set of those. You know what I'm saying? Know when he's coming. Know when he's keyed up.
Or leave him. Or kill him. But anyway, Addison Improv, Cap City Comedy Club in Austin, September 6th. Hilarities?
Yeah, Cleveland. I'll be in Cleveland, Austin, Dallas, and Huntsville, Alabama coming up. And you can find the dates, theovon.com/tour.
There you go.
How, if at all, is your show different if you're performing like in the real North or like the real South?
Well, I mean, the real South, you can tell. I mean, you can get a little bit more. You don't have to be as smart sometimes, and it's not because they don't get the material. It's because they don't want to be taught. Everybody don't want to be taught while they're, watching comedy.
They just want to have a good time.
Yeah, like some of these comedy networks and everything. Some of their failure is that I think. In some of these different comedy shows and stuff, is that they just try and teach me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to teach, dude. I want to laugh.
Yeah.
Like, look at In Living Color. Like, that was a great show. Everybody's made fun of. It was laughs all around. But now you have things where it's like, you have shows where they just try and belittle one side or it gets too political. I don't want that, man. I just want to laugh.
I think comedians often forget that, like, they sell alcohol at every comedy club for a reason. People are basically going out drinking.
Yeah.
And you're the kind of thing that goes along with the drinking. So what do people want when they drink? It's usually, even people who might enjoy like an intellectual movie or something like that, when they go out drinking, they're letting their hair down a little bit. They're dumbing it down a little bit. They're relaxing. Joy. They don't want to think. Yeah.
So yeah, and I think a lot of entertainment's gotten away from that. It's like, it's entertainment, Like everybody tries to be like they have some point of view on politics and stuff now. Like, let's just get...
Not us.
Yeah, let's get the jokes, man.
I don't have any idea.
Let's get the joy. Yeah, me either, dude.
I'm just trying to make the most of what I got and the time that I got here.
Yeah.
Because, man,
it
just
fast,
goes.
Huh?
Just goes. Your face looks like shit all of a sudden. Nobody wants to fuck you. Your teeth fall out. You got to go to the doctor about some fucking death-defying disease that you've got.
Mick Jagger looks like Lily Tomlin.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that, man. I'm sure there's like a couple of moments there where we'll be like, oh, look, my kid got married, or my kid fucking, but the rest of the existence is just like, fuck, look how fucking old I am. God, I'm fucking tired. I'm tired all day now.
Yeah.
Because it's knocking on the door. I'm fucking exhausted and I'm tired and I just want to go into the ground and burn.
Yeah. Well, if you want to do it...
You were right there about three-quarters of the way through.
Yeah, if you want to do it, buddy, good luck out there, first of all. And second of all, find the middle of 5 Outbacks, and it seems like you got your burial ground.
So you're bringing that up again. They're going to wrap me out. So
well, dude, it's crazy. Like, I can't really turn my neck the other day, I realized. So I'm like, dude, what? Now I can only know what's going on in front of me.
You blew your neck out?
Nothing. No, nothing. I just grew up. It's
what?
like you grow up so far that you can't, you know, I think I'm gonna start wearing a neck brace at night to get my neck a little bit more loose. You know.
Wait, you got a neck problem?
I mean, I don't have much neck. I don't have super neck radius. You know.
Did you have super neck
When I
radius?
was young, I had it, and I think I'm just kind of morphing out of just like, you know, just morphing into a little bit of an older man.
Do you stretch?
Sounds like you'd be ready to fight me in a couple of years.
Started going to yoga, yeah, and that's one of the things. We could have a neck challenge, neck brace. Put it on.
You can fight Tito Ortiz in a battle of who can turn their head from side
Out
to
of
side.
anybody who can't turn their head, he might be the toughest guy on the planet.
Really?
Yeah.
But if you restricted it simply to who can turn their head farther from one side and the other,
He's out.
you might be able to handle
Yeah.
the bad boy.
But once he gets that vision around on you, you are done.
Oh yeah, no. Once he turns his whole body around, yeah. Say goodbye.
I'm
It's like
proposing merely a head turning.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You don't want to have any other contest with that guy.
Yeah. You look like this dude, Small Allen, dude. People tell you that you look like people from a different time zone.
Constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
I'm often mistaken for Small Alan.
You look like a model from like the 50s, doesn't he, a little bit?
Yes.
Yes.
And Small Ellen looks like that too.
I hear that. Yeah, Small Alan was one of the bigger models of the 50s, and
He's
I'm
very
often
Humphrey
mistaken for him,
Bogart,
so-
if you ask me.
Yeah, definitely, dude. You look
Okay.
like a cigar salesman. You
All
know?
of these things are things I hear on almost a daily basis.
Like a cigar model.
Thank you, my dear. Puke on my dick.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
they
I
ha-
can smack women and they're just like charmed by it.
Yeah.
Really?
No, he does it
Yeah.
all the time. Yeah.
It's just the
Betsy
way-
hides from him.
Oh, wow.
He's always smacking him.
Yeah, man. That's
Yeah.
cool. That's
Yeah.
a good look, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boost morale. Betsy works harder when Tully's around, that's for sure.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
always
they,
been a big Small Alan fan, so it makes sense.
dude, they had this dude, Small Allen, when I was growing up, and his family was like from Slovakia or Bulgaria or something, you know,
Yeah,
someplace that got defeated and isn't around.
They never grew
Yeah.
back, yep.
And his daddy used to be in the circus. He used to do, you know, kind of that vaudeville Romanian circus type of stuff.
He
You
was
know?
gypsy.
Yeah, gypsy
Okay,
type.
so you're calling me a gypsy.
No, I'm saying that you look like a little bit like this kid, Small Allen. So Small Allen was think about a regular sized person, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now
Thinking about it.
make him small,
Did it.
but not a little person.
Kevin Kraft.
Is that a person?
No, I'm just being a dick.
But yeah.
So he was a miniaturized. He didn't have like the exaggerated.
Like that video of the one guy that's super little that looks like
Yes.
a
He-Man.
normal size, and he fucking he's punching people in a fucking video store constantly.
Yeah.
Chasing people trying to kick their ass, and they're all laughing at him. That guy's in a living hell.
Yeah.
Because everybody is like, look out, here comes little guy. And he's fucking legitimately angry, and he's
Yeah.
trying to kill people. They're like, oh, look how adorable he is. He can't hurt me. And he's still trying to hurt them.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for that guy.
Yeah, they have that, and they have actually videos of that guy eating cans of peaches. He'll open up a can of peaches, whole can. Whole can,
Can he
dude.
speak? Can he talk?
I don't know if he talks
Right?
in the videos, but you can watch him eat peaches, dude, and I think that's just as good as listening to somebody talk.
So they pick on him until he starts fighting people, and then they film him eating peaches.
No, but let me tell you what Small Allen could do. His dad, and this is back before if you had your penis out and everything, you were a pervert. Now if you have your penis out, you're a pedophile, you're a pervert, you know. But I had same uncle that used to,
Jerk off in his sleep.
yeah.
Yep.
they used to-
It was widely known.
I mean, I know he was widely known in our area, but
In your teepee.
it wasn't Christmas until he ran through the living room with his dick out, you know. It wasn't.
Wasn't
even-
Christmas until your uncle ran through with his dick out?
And he ran through.
Right.
He didn't stop and try to show you his dick or get anybody to touch his dick. He wasn't a pedophile.
That would have
Right.
been indecent.
Yeah, he was just a dude that it was like, it's Christmas, you know, bells will be ringing. Right after he ran through with his dick out, that's when you knew it was time to relax, you know.
Joy!
Yeah. And so it just became like a tradition. Well, Small Allen, anyway, was this kid in our neighborhood, smallest, but largest dude, heart of a lesbian, you know. And this is what his family would do. His dad would have his penis out. And this is before, if a kid touched your penis, it wasn't, you were family, it wasn't always for sex. He could grab onto wrap his hands, both hands around the base of his dad's penis and nuts, pull his body up off the ground, dude. Completely off the ground.
His
And
dad
hang
must
there.
his dad must have been pretty proud. I mean, proud that his son can do a chin up on his penis, and proud to know that people can do chin ups on his penis.
Yeah. And it
Is
wasn't.
he hard when this is happening?
No, dude.
Come on.
I'm just saying.
Come on.
I mean, doesn't it
Grow up.
Sorry.
Not when
Sorry.
your son is hanging off your dick and you get erect, dude.
I'm sorry. I thought it would have been easier to for him to get a grip if it was hard.
Come on, guys.
I wasn't talking about sex.
Look, man. Something rubs on your dick. Like if you're
No, not something. You're talking about your child, dude.
if your dog gets into bed and walks all over your dick and you get like semi chub from that, are you sexually attracted to your dog?
No, dude, you're a beastmaster, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. You
Well,
need to
but
watch-
both. The answer is yes to both. Yes. You're attracted to your dog and you're a beastmaster.
Wow.
Yeah.
But no, but that was something he could do, dude. And he would pull up he could do a full pull up, man.
Okay.
You'd all gather around and watch this?
Oh, not all the time. But we saw it probably at least 3 times. And when he pulled his second foot off the ground, dude.
Yeah.
You could feel squirrels run through your bloodstream.
Okay, but you just finished saying that he didn't stop and show pony off his dick. He just ran through. He streaked.
That was
Now-
my uncle. I'm
No,
talking about small.
we're talking about small. Yeah.
Okay. Who was gypsy folk in the circus?
He was maybe Bulgarian.
Oh, and he was somebody in your town.
Yeah.
Who used to habitually hang
He's an
out around his
alcoholic.
house pantless.
No, this was just a thing they would do, like a performance art.
Where at?
Living room,
Of whose house?
their own.
You would go over to this guy's house.
Yeah, be over there playing video games. Just
Ah,
So
and
they
he
had-
would show his genitals to his son's friends.
The dad could do everything. He had this big heavy safe he would lift up in the air. They had a family member that could do that fire eating stuff, which is a lot of that's bullshit.
You sure they weren't all in a circus?
Well, I think their family used to be in like kind of a Romanian vaudeville.
Yeah, it sounds
type
like
of
it.
thing.
Yeah, they had, and they would. The itch was still in there. They had to do a couple circus tricks a day, and they would bring you guys in there to show you.
And watch, yeah. But he could grab onto the base. So then you're really just grabbing skin there at the base. You know, you're above the penis. You're at the base of the penis, base of the nuts.
Mm-hmm.
You're basically just at like this, you know, that attachment area.
And all of the veins and shit that would be involved as well, and tendons that keep the dick and the
That's
balls.
inside of him.
But that's still supporting some of the weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you would pull up, dude. And the crazy part was he'd pull up and then kind of peek his head over to the side.
Well, you'd want to peek it to the side because otherwise you just have a dick in your face.
yeah, or
So,
nuts.
I can't- yeah.
No, he pulled up from the back. So I mean, he's not face to face facing his father's penis.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
'cause
where?
that would be creepy.
Damn,
So
bro.
he's going face to butt.
To nuts, man. He's a child, man.
Wait, so he's chin up and then the back of his head's resting on the balls?
Yeah, resting. He's fully separate. I mean, he's engaged.
He's a strong midget.
He got separation
He's not a midget.
He's a powerful miniature man.
Yes.
Right.
that
okay.
I strongly resemble.
In the face. I'm saying you have a face of
Obviously,
strong...
your body is not similar, but
Yeah,
yeah, your
right.
face very similar.
Yeah, no. You have a body more of like...
That's crazy for a miniature man to have a handsome face. Because usually miniature or giant people, they're pretty fucking ugly.
Well, they have kind of wild faces. Their faces are a little bit more involved with nature than they are
Yep.
with humanity.
Yep.
And yeah, you got a more of a small man's face, I think. You got the body of like kind of like the leanest cafeteria worker. Like they always had that one cafeteria worker that was like real skinny. The other ones were real just, you know, partied out. Like
Yeah.
just whale bodied, you know?
Yeah.
But then you had that one that was almost kind of sexy. I
Yeah.
feel like you got her body.
You be that cafeteria and bomb.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd be the one who would like maybe look the other way and let you not pay for the good humor.
No, you just be like the sexy, quiet one, you know?
You know,
Oh,
once
okay,
I caught a
like
greyhound.
like the mousy chick who just scoops out the mashed potatoes.
Yeah, but she's sexy.
But
But,
you can't get
also
a read on her.
mousy.
Once
Yeah,
I caught a
right.
Greyhound bus to somewhere, I don't know, fucking America, skateboarding or some shit, and then the lady behind the counter that was like serving like, Cheetos and shit before you get on the bus and shitty coffee, as I was about to leave, she fucking did the dick thing with her tongue in the side of her mouth, like, come here and I'll fucking suck your dick. And I was like, just turned 17, and she was like a big fat Mexican lady. I was into it, but I was like, I'm not sure if she really meant that.
Right,
So I'm not. I mean, do I go over to the counter and say, "Okay, blow me,"
right.
or do I go into the Greyhound bus and sit there
And get blown by some stranger.
and just be confused for like 4 or 5 hours trying to understand what that fucking was? Did that just fucking happen?
What'd you do?
I went in the bus and just stayed there and got confused as to
Yeah.
what that. I really wasn't prepared for that, but in the bus, because it was like a very long bus ride, the whole time I was like, "You fucking idiot! You could have just got your dick sucked by a lady at the Greyhound."
You could have done that.
And you just saw her do it to him, and kept walking and got in the bus. Like, no, dude.
And were you the only one in line?
No, there was other people. No, but we weren't like in a line yet. I was walking out to the bus. It was directed at me.
Wow.
And I didn't have the balls. It was almost like shock. I was embarrassed by her doing it at me. I was like, oh my god, what does that even? Are you talking about sucking? Wait, who's sucking dick? You're gonna suck my dick? What the fuck's going on here?
Yeah.
Didn't take her up on it. Definitely regret that.
If you could have one non-work related, non-professional do-over in your life, do you think that would be it? Because I have one with one girl. You guys have probably had more opportunities than I have. I'm sure you have. But one where it was like, it was so obviously there, and I just do not somebody who I really wanted to have sex with, and I just don't understand to this day how I didn't add it up.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a week later that I was like, holy fucking God, what the fuck was I thinking?
Yeah.
I mean, that one's up there because it's 17, and this chick would have, I could tell now, being 45 and having millions of people blow me, she was going to take me for a wild ride.
Because theoretically, you could take this one, get out of jail free card, and go back and undo some wrong you did to somebody, and yet I'm pretty sure I would do it to go back and fuck somebody.
Oh, yeah, I'm not,
Right.
I don't apologize for anything I've done. Fuck you.
Yeah, if you go back in time and make love to someone that you forgot to make love to or had a chance to and didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've got another one on there, this really hot chick that lived in my town where I was from, who was
Yes,
just
I've got one of
so
those!
hot. And she was always flirting with me, and she'd hang out, and I had a girlfriend, and then I broke up with the girlfriend, and I was staying at my parents' house, and I'd been awake for 2 days taking a bunch of ecstasy and shit. And I saw her, and she was like, "What are you up to?" And I was like, "Oh, I've just been partying or whatever." And I think we went to a bar and had a couple of drinks. And then I was like, "Come back to the house."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Yeah." And I lived in America, so I had a spare room that had a single bed, like the single bed. You know what I mean? They don't really have them anymore.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah, it was a kid's bed.
So lonely.
And it had I think I had a one ripped out photo from a skateboard magazine that I just stuck on the door, like, "This is my room."
Yeah.
And like the significant, this is
me.
This is my room. You know what I mean? And my bag, no drawer, just my bag. That's what I lived in because I was going back to America.
Yeah.
And I finally, she's going for it. And I'm like, "You're fucking joking me." She's going for it. And then I'm eating her pussy, and I'm like, "This is gonna fucking be so cool." And then I'm still not sure if this is gonna happen.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm like, she's gonna cut me off at about here. You know what I mean? Because I'm still can't believe it's gonna happen. I've got her butt ass naked, spread eagle, and
Oh, wow.
I'm trying to chub up, and my knob's like starting to go in there, and it's like, nah. And I'm like, "Oh, you're
What happened? You limped out?
yeah,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
from the E-bombers," and I'm like, "You are fucking joking me," and I'm trying to like chub it up, and I got like half of it in there, and I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
So I did on paper, and that's a thing that I've always had, some sort of, and I think this is like a man nature born thing where I want to fuck everybody one time.
Yeah.
People I really like, I want to fuck a bunch of times.
Yeah.
But if I've ever gone close to somebody who's been interested in me and I didn't fuck her, that one is searing for the rest of my life. I'm like, "Ooh, you got away.
Yeah.
I still owe you a fucking.
Right.
If it ever comes up again, I'll be sure to nail you."
Right.
And I won't admit that to anybody else, but I'm fucking tweaked on that one. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, "I haven't fucked her yet. I saw her titties and shit. I'm pretty sure she's into me, but I'm fucking just line that up. We got to line that up. I need to
Yeah.
get that one. Just that one because it was there and I didn't do it."
Yeah. Yeah, that's alarming, man.
So I would like to give her a good hour of vigorous
Ugh.
fucking, you know what I mean?
That
Instead
sounds
of
horrible.
a couple of... Oh, no, for her, yeah.
Yeah. See, some people, I can't fuck, I'll fuck for about 6
Horrible.
to 8 minutes. That's the best I do. I'm the worst at fucking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm bad at it. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I'm able to, like, get to the sex, but I'm just... Once you start banging, you're just like, "Oh, God, does this end soon? Like, how long are we going to fuck
Really?
each other?" Yeah.
Oh, you sound terrible in bed.
Yeah. I'm bad.
And
man.
you're into that.
I don't know if I'm into it, but at a certain point...
He's
like,
saying you get sick of it or you just come quick?
Oh, I think it's just all a mixture of all of it. I just get bored pretty quickly.
How?
That's interesting.
Yeah, have you ever had a girl that's like not boring and that made
When
it go
I was
longer?
younger, I did. When I was
So
younger,
were you
I was
fucking boring
really
people?
into it. Yeah, I think I'm more of like I'm kind of like the cafeteria body looks wise that you are. I'm kind of like that manifested in bed. I feel like I'm just kind of a little bit.
Yeah, that lady's not very good to sleep with.
Yeah, she's sweet though.
Yeah.
She's great and she's kind and loving.
But
Makes
she's
you
too
cereal.
wishy-washy when push comes to shove.
Yeah.
Hate
Yeah,
fucking
I just am not
self-care.
into it.
That's
I'm not.
interesting.
Yeah, I'm into getting there, like you said. Like I kind of have this thing where I want to fuck everybody once, but the most I ever want to feel like I want to make love to somebody is probably about 6 or 7 times ever, and that's going to be like the love of my life.
That's real.
Yeah, you should try marriage.
No, that's
Because
definitely
then you
great
don't have to
advice,
have sex
Michael.
anymore, though.
You don't. I hear.
You do. It's just with the
But
same
how
person.
weird is it though?
It's It's not as weird as I thought it would be.
Really?
I used to really seriously go just like, well, fuck, this seems like the thing to do, and I really like this chick. I don't want to let her go, but I can't possibly imagine that.
See, that's where my hang up is. I can't possibly imagine that a year later I'm still gonna want to have sex with someone.
You know how
like a young dude, man. Like what the fuck?
Do
you know
how old are you?
Getting old. I'm 37. I'm an adult male.
Yeah, you're an adult. You know what it's like? You know how they say
You
that
probably
there's like
should settle down.
there's a certain age you kind of mentally freeze at. They say everybody's kind of got the age that they never really evolved behind. In their heart of hearts, like I still kind of feel like I'm 15 is kind of the one that I froze on. I feel like me and my wife's relationship kind of froze around the like 3-year mark.
Right.
And now it's been like 11 years.
Wow.
So we're not like the first 3 months, but it's not been like this steady downward thing. So I'm okay, and I'm okay with that. It's all right, you know.
Yeah.
Sexually, I just find, and I'm surprised more people don't say this, I think on any given night, I'm like a very inconsistent fucker.
Yeah.
On any given night, I could be amazing.
Right.
And on any given night, I could be pretty bad.
Yeah.
And then most of the time, I'm somewhere in the middle, and I never really know what is dictating.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
You are.
Which is thrilling for my wife, as you can only imagine.
I kind of do think that is
she
thrilling.
doesn't know what she's gonna get. I think that's exciting.
Disappointment, ecstasy, and everything.
Disappointment. Come on.
Yeah, man, it's like a Counting Crows show. You know.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
that's
funny
a
because I actually sing a really shitty artsy version of Mr. Jones while I
Oh,
fuck.
I bet you do.
It's more like that than you realize.
Man.
Down up in New Amsterdam. Yeah.
I miss those days, Michael.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's trying as you get older, and then there's still so much sex about that you want to still be sexy. You know.
Yeah.
And men's are being sexy. Men's are putting on face lotion. I put on neck lotion before I go to sleep because I want my neck to be a little bit longer.
I was wondering why your neck looks so great.
Oh.
I mean, no, I've been trying to make my neck a little bit longer.
I thought you wanted to make your neck look youthful.
I want to make it all. I want to have that nice
How
neck.
would a moisturizer make your neck longer?
I think in time
Couldn't you
it'll
just drop your
soften
shoulders?
They are dropped.
Maybe
that's the problem.
work on dropping them more. You got a normal neck, dude. I wouldn't be worried about that.
I don't.
You're saying you don't like your neck?
Nope. Right now, I just started wearing a children's neck brace, and then eventually.
Wait, it's kind of thick.
Yeah, I'm
It's
built like
good
a
to have a
French
thick
bulldog.
neck.
My shoulders are a little bit lean. It's just kind of.
Lift some weights.
It's never too late to do that National Geographic thing with the rings.
Do the shoulder shrug weight thing.
Yeah, but that's gonna give me a bigger neck. You know?
Telling chicks like big necks.
They do.
I mean, you
I
don't
like
have a
big
girly.
necks.
You don't have a girly body, even if you're a man. You want to have a manly body.
Yeah, I want to have a manly body.
I
but
mean, do you like chicks with big necks?
I don't think so, but
Right,
I don't like
you like girly necks.
But this girl, I used to date a girl with a small head.
Yeah,
I dated a
yeah.
girl with a very small head, and
That's weird.
It's you know what's weird about it for me was you feel like you're much more capable of being a murderer. When you get your hands on a small head, and it's an adult, you know, and this almost goes back to small animal a little bit. But when you get your hands on a small head and it's an adult, you're like, man, I could easily be a murderer. Whereas if it's a regular-headed woman, you don't think about, oh, I'm going to murder this person when you're touching their head. But a small-headed woman, you feel like almost you could get in there.
How crushable she is.
Or just, how more in control you are.
Yeah. Parenthood will actually inspire that same feeling.
Really?
Yeah. Tiny
Yeah, they got
human.
little heads.
People are killing their children, they said, at an all-time high.
Well, there's more children than ever.
Well, whatever.
I mean, people should die. I've already established that.
Yeah.
There's no real good way to accomplish
Oh, I'm the creepy guy. Yeah. Okay, fucking murder.
It's like a
little
wheel
head.
of creepy.
Yeah. I'm just trying to stay in the conversation, and now I'm out of line. I love it.
But it is interesting that, like, it goes back to some of this healthcare stuff. It's like we're in this thing, and I was talking to Dr. Drew about this, where people think they don't die. It's like we are caught in this time where it's like people think that we don't die. Like there was a time when everybody didn't have healthcare, and that's just some people died, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like now it's like nobody wants to admit that they're going to die.
I'm going to die.
Yeah, well, you should start a club then.
You know what
because
else?
Nobody wants to admit
Fuck
it.
my legacy, too.
Wow,
I'm getting
really?
sick. I fucking hate when people keep talking about their legacy. It's that for some weird reason. Ever since John Jones came here the other day, I've noticed that people that are really accomplished are always, it's a legacy thing. You gotta build your legacy. Like, well,
Yeah.
when I'm gone, you'll remember me because they'll still be my legacy. I'm like, fucking, who gives a fuck about your legacy? What are you, fucking fighting cancer? You fucking kick people in the face for a living. Get over yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably not going to have a legacy, you know?
I'm not gonna.
I mean, very few do. Who does?
Michael Jordan.
Okay, Michael Jordan. Lee Harvey Oswald. We'll bring him back into it.
You gotta do it. John Jones will have a legacy.
Well,
but he mentioned it. He said it to me. He's like, I've heard about you and your legacy. And I was like, that just tells me that vocabulary is just built ready to shoot off in there in you because you're thinking about legacies a lot.
Okay.
You're like, I've heard about you. I've heard about your legacy. And I was like, okay, that's pretty fucking crazy that John Jones, the greatest MMA fighter that ever lived, has heard about my legacy. And then I'm like, wait a minute, I don't have a legacy.
Right.
No one's ever said to me, you know what I mean, one more fart joke and your legacy is sealed. Like, no, there's no. It's a joke.
But who's saying that? Like, do you feel like you have a legacy, or
No.
are you trying to build a legacy?
I'm saying that I hang out with I hobnob.
Right.
Because of the show.
Right.
I get famous people to come in here.
Right.
I know some other famous athletes from being an athlete.
Yeah.
And a lot of them have that in the back of their minds.
Oh, they're building a legacy.
Yeah, and I always thought.
Yeah, nobody cares that much.
You do. So you just keep doing what makes you happy. Don't worry about your legacy.
Well, isn't it, when you're talking about like big legacies of truly important people, you're talking about immortality in a way.
Yeah.
You're talking about something that lives on after you.
Yeah, because you're scared of dying.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
And in reality, you don't have much of a legacy. I mean, Babe Ruth left a legacy, but what the fuck good is that doing Babe Ruth?
Right.
You gotta make it that shitty bar that put too many peanuts in it. I know that.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah.
God, I hate that thing.
That Baby
I mean,
Ruth.
if that guy was so good, why make that fucking candy? I mean, it's supposed to be a candy bar. It's like a fucking salad bar. It sucks.
Actually, not named after him.
Really?
Well, they need to be sued.
President Roosevelt or Hoover had a kid named
Baby Ruth?
that was like a national celebrity because it was the White House baby.
Oh.
Same
I like
time,
it.
too.
Well, still, why would you name, if it was a baby, why would you make a candy bar that a baby would not like?
President Grover Cleveland.
Oh, Grover, boy. Can you imagine one time our president was named after a Muppet? That's crazy, dude.
Wait, Grover?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, his name was Grover.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a weird name to be called.
I like little Barron Trump, dude. That's my spirit animal. That little wildcat, dude.
Spirit animal's a ballsy fucking good suggestion.
Yeah, dude.
He's your spirit animal.
Barron Trump,
he's
dude.
a piece of shit.
No, that kid, he's
sure
great.
about that?
He's
Yeah,
11.
how
He's
is
in the
he-
White House.
how
He's
is he
by
great?
himself. He's hiding behind curtains, pretending he's a ghost. He's awesome.
Oh, is
dude.
he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
He's just like a in the same way.
Pretending he's a ghost.
Yeah, he's having a good time.
In the same way that Donald Trump is sort of a television personality masquerading as a human, Barron Trump is like a direct-to-Netflix kids movie
Yeah.
masquerading
That's harsh.
as a human.
That's harsh.
He looks like
Barron's great.
like it's just like
Look at him, dude.
Fuck, he looks
Kid-
like
like-
his dad hard.
He's straight up out of Voldemort country.
Kid in the West Wing.
But look, yeah, he's just a regular kid,
Yeah,
man.
look how tall he's
In
gonna be,
loafers.
like he's fucking, like his mum who's just banging.
Dude, the hottest. How
God,
is she
she's
not?
fucking so hot for an old lady? It's incredible.
How are there not a million articles about how she's the prettiest?
By far,
Yeah.
she beats the shit out of what's her name?
Jackie O.
Jackie O.
I think because everybody knows that she's the hottest one of all time. I think it's perceived to be a little bit cheating because you're supposed to get a sneaky hot chick. I'm telling you, I'm not saying it's right.
Right,
I'm
it's
telling
just
you, I'm telling you the
yeah,
reason.
it's
You're supposed to
this
get a sneaky
mainstream
hot
thing.
chick.
Yeah, but instead
And
he married.
He just married a model.
Yeah,
Right.
But you know, like she's also
America.
Like, he's on his third wife. One of them's from the latest one's from Russia. If that's not, that's what a lot of men are doing now in America. You know, it's
What?
almost very relatable in a weird way. You know, there's a lot of men out there on their third wife, and the third one's from Russia.
Sure, I'm sure that plays very well in the Rust Belt.
Yeah, well, it's true. A lot of men are out there shopping abroad for wives now.
How dare you? What are you implying about our first lady?
She's from another country. That's all I'm implying.
I think he's
But
saying
that-
she's
but
a hooker.
That he shopped for her?
Well, no, that men are looking for women in other countries. That's what I'm saying. I don't mean figuratively that he paid for the woman.
I don't like your tone.
But look at this dark artist, dude. That's the dude right there.
Yeah, he's
Going
up to
through puberty, bro. He's going through puberty in the White House. This dude's spraying out in the curtains, bro. That's party, dude.
Yeah, he's fucking offensive.
You're in the White House. You're 12 or something.
Do you think he thinks about fucking his mum?
No.
Right.
He
I
has
went too far?
autism. They said he has autism.
Wait, he's autistic?
Yeah, they said he's partially autistic.
No, he's not.
Yeah, look it up.
He made a pea-tarded baby?
Now, come on.
Nah, I don't
somebody
believe that.
I don't even like
Look at
file
him.
autism under that
He
anymore.
doesn't look autistic in that photo. He looks like a kid.
No, somebody made fun of him, and they said, you can't make fun of this kid. This kid has he's been diagnosed. He has some illness.
Aw,
I love him, though. I think he's great, man.
that's sad.
I think it's amazing to be a child to get to grow up in the White House. I think that's cool, you know.
I don't even count like mild autism as a bad thing anymore. It seems like so many of the greats have it. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know the first.
Well,
thing
now
that
everybody
comes to
has
mind.
it.
It's not true.
I'm not talking about him. I'm just talking about autism in general.
There's nothing wrong with Barron.
What do you think of his father? 10-year-old boy does. He's only 10, bro.
Yeah, and he's not fucking autistic.
Okay, fine. He's not. He beat it. He's a great kid, though, I think. I'm excited. I think he's a neat kid, and I'd love to see some interviews with him in the future and let's see who he really is. You know, he's such a child. He's young. But I would imagine that being a kid running around, stealing Secret Service people's guns, hiding them, dude. You know?
Can he steal a Secret Service weapon?
Yeah, bro, he's Barron Trump, dude.
He could just take it out of their hand or out of their gun thing?
Yeah. Oh, he's awesome. Look at him, bro. He's got slickner in his hair. Look, his mom loves him. She's smiling at him.
He does have a New York Wall Street haircut, which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
at 10.
He's born with that. That's still probably that womb grease that he came out
Right,
with,
good
dude.
point, yeah.
They never lose it, the Trumps, man. Look at him. He's probably eating a sour apple candy right there. The dude's nuts, bro.
Yeah.
I bet he's hiding Starbursts under all the freaking chair cushions, you
That's
know?
funny. Make the house smell better.
That's always good for a laugh.
Yeah.
We don't have time to play the game, huh?
Guess we don't.
Nah.
What is it?
We're going to play this game called... What's it called?
Quiplash?
Yeah, because we played the other day and
Let's
didn't
play
really...
it.
We only have 15 minutes.
Oh.
Let's just do it.
Or we can talk about something else, whatever you guys want. Am I talking too much?
No, you're doing good. Let's do
Talking
it.
the perfect amount.
Yeah.
Why don't we just...
We need to vote.
Oh. Oh!
That's intense.
Okay. All right. Why don't we give this a quick go, and we'll kind of get the hang of it, and then we can play this to the fullest at some later date.
Yeah, and we'll keep the cheesy audio from the game out of it completely.
Okay.
That was a little brutal.
You
But
play
yeah.
You play party games, Yvonne?
Do I play party games?
Yeah.
Like what kind of stuff you mean?
Charades,
Charades? No, that's for
Pictionary.
children. I play adult games.
Like what?
Fucking for under 5 minutes.
Spin the
It's an adult game.
That's one of my favorite games. Yeah, fucking for under 5 minutes. Oh my god. That's so funny.
That's a serious challenge right there.
Yeah, bro, I play adult games, dude. And now if somebody wants to hang off somebody's ball bag, I'll watch that, dude. But you gotta get both
That's-
feet off the ground.
I think we've established that's fun for the whole family.
Could you do it, though?
To that little guy, I could do it. The little guy could do it on me, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure, yeah.
I'll hang off a dude's balls. Why not?
See?
Yeah.
Now we're talking Ellis Mania. Just gotta do it halftime.
Tully versus a man's balls.
Next year, Tully, it could be you and me at Ellis Mania, man.
Yeah.
How do
we'll see.
I log into this pile of shit?
All right, so you open up your browser on your smartphone,
Okay.
What's a browser?
Internet.
Safari.
Yeah.
Go to jackbox.tv,
Oh yeah, that thing.
and then you just put in your name and that 4-letter code there, and that'll get you into the lobby.
Wait, why does it say my code's already in there? Or was that from the other day?
That's
Yeah, it's
from
probably
the other day.
The other day wasn't.
The new code.
Yeah, so
Barron.
it basically just gives you setups for jokes.
I'm
on your
Barron
phone.
Trump. I can take Barron Trump.
So you'll get 2 basically setups sent to your phone. You answer them, and then after everybody's completed their answers, they get pitted against each other, and we anonymously vote on which one you like best.
Okay. All right.
Kind of like a little bit of a joke competition thing.
Yeah.
We're all in.
All right, we're all in? All right. And I guess, Will, are you going to be our game show host?
I mean, well, I'll read whatever the
You're good at
joke
that, Will.
is once it comes up on the screen. 'Cause
Yeah. That's what the host is.
what you gotta realize is that you won't get to participate in every joke, and if you don't participate in the joke, you'll get to vote. So yeah,
Oh,
looks
this is
like
cool.
everybody's in.
This is cool, man.
Hey, we've got avatars.
It's a dope app.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Here
Round
comes
one.
round one.
So we're all getting different jokes, or
Yes.
some people are getting different jokes in this round.
Same joke goes to 2 people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
And what I've seen from playing this a bit is round 1 can get a little fucking corny. So odds are there might be a stinker or two.
None of that on this show.
Yeah, I've already got a really corny setup here. I apologize in advance for what's about to happen with my input.
Not mine.
Yeah, mine is gonna be bad.
I'll be all right.
I'm 2 for 2 over here.
All right, I've got my answers in. Has everybody?
I put my answer in. Oh, how about you go to the second question too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever it tells you to do on your phone, you do it.
You know that Real Housewives smelly vagina lawsuit has been settled amicably,
Who was that? It was Brandy Glanville, wasn't that one?
Thank
and
God.
she has apologized for saying the other chick,
Joanna
Krupa.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, Gene Krupa, I guess. Is
So it turns out
very big band drummer.
she doesn't have a smelly box after all.
Never did. Never should have said that about her. Why would I even speculate? I'm sure her vagina smells lovely. Undisclosed financial terms.
Here we go with the
Right,
jokes,
all in.
folks.
I bet it was $500,000, you think, or less?
The
Less.
title
I think
of a
that's a lot.
sitcom starring an otter is My Next Door Beeve or Welcome Back Otter.
Otter's a beautiful
Oh,
animal.
that's,
Yeah.
who's Danger Taint?
That's a pretty good.
Oh, that's a
Welcome
that's a
Back
solid.
Otter is the winner.
Thank you, yeah.
Tully takes that one from Andrew's My Next Door Beeve.
I
I
almost
thought it was
went-
pretty good, Andrew. I didn't
almost
vote
went-
for it, but it wasn't
Here's
that
the
bad.
next one.
I almost want to
The-
leave it to Otter.
The Wicked Witch of the West's biggest annoyance with her flying monkeys is cock party or banana breath.
Oh man, I hope Banana Breath was Andrew.
And the winner is
I mean, you just have no choice. I really tried banana breath.
yes, cock party wins.
Use these jokes in your stand-up, Theo. if you want.
I'll just use him here.
Yeah.
I'll use him at the end of my 6 minutes of set.
The worst job to have at the White House is shit eater.
That's a bad job.
Or ass crack spray tanner.
Shit eater is way worse, right?
I don't know.
I mean,
bro.
having to eat people's shit all day.
But these
I'd
days-
rather spray tan a crack.
I
all
don't
the-
know
anyway.
if that's a paid position at the White House.
You say it's free.
Here
These
comes
days
the
people-
winner.
I think Will's gonna sweep it.
No.
How dare anybody?
Kevin with ass crack spray tanner win.
These days
I
people
tried to have you
shit-
back, Will.
Thank you.
And these days, people's shit is so. It's a lot of healthy shit. People are.
Which,
I don't
What
think.
do the
I don't think the.
California
which
raisins?
paradoxically makes it worse.
What do the California raisins do for work now? Number 1, raisin building. Or number 2, sell blood.
Ooh, I heard it through the blood drive. Come on.
And the winner is
Point.
Yes. Raisin building.
Oh my God.
With the dad
100%.
jokes.
Oh my God.
Raisin building.
Destroyed professional comedian Theo Von. Beat him at his own game.
A word that shouldn't come before jerky. Queef or shit.
This is fucking stupid.
We got queef
Where did y'all get all
jerky
these questions?
or shit jerky.
I'd eat queef jerky, but I'm not eating shit jerky.
You can get a lot of jerky in Africa, all kinds.
And the winner
Oh,
is
Will.
Pandormas with shit
You
jerky.
defeated Tully's queef.
That's crazy. Beef jerky is genius.
Shit's always the winner. What they could call solitary confinement so it doesn't sound so bad. Friendless or the jack-off hut.
Man, I want to vote for me, but fuck, that jack-off hut is too good.
That is good, man.
I want to go.
The winner is
Jack-off hut has to
the
get it.
jack-off
Yeah.
It's
hut.
gonna happen.
100% of the votes.
Which is also a comedy club Theo's going to be appearing at.
Oh. Kevin's got
Next weekend in
Quiplash.
Dallas.
All right, I think that was the end of round 1. Now it's gonna tally up our score. Shows who's in the lead.
Kevin,
All right.
followed by Andrew.
Suck my nuts, Andrew.
Want to do round 2 here? Here
Sure.
we go. Oh, the point values are doubled.
Oh God, now I'm nervous.
From what I've noticed, they usually give you more solid setups.
Okay.
Oh man.
Okay, we're all entering in our little quips.
I'm gonna get in trouble for this one.
Uh-oh. Will's gonna storm out the door like the Kool-Aid man.
Wow, we should just film somebody in the bathroom. You guys into that?
Alright, myself and Andrew are in.
I'm in.
Danger taint.
Mm-hmm. We got two.
So Theo and Jason still working on punchlines.
Okay.
Theo's in.
I mean-
All right, everybody's in.
Jay's thinking about his punchlines. Trying to get in some good
Here
ones,
comes
bro.
joke number one. What keeps Adam Sandler making movies? His wife's box or because he's Jewish?
It's got to be because he's Jewish, I think.
I mean, Will, you're gonna stay, right? I didn't say 'cause he's.
Okay.
It's just a joke, man.
I don't know why his wife's box would be making.
I don't either, so I voted for it. Jace Gates is the winner with because he's Jewish.
Oh man.
Oh,
I
you
feel like
got.
Andrew was trying to pose as Jason to get
Ah,
votes
I gotcha.
with that answer.
Wait, I get votes just on pure on me?
A weird thing to brag about at a high school reunion. What have you been up to? Just a little thing called deep frying cocks or your mom.
Why does every question just have the same two answers?
Yes!
Jason wins.
Boom.
Deep frying cocks.
Your mom? Come on, guys. That
Come
was
on.
pretty good. That
That's
wasn't
good.
good.
Yeah.
We're better than Mom,
The
right?
name of a really crappy robot. Dung Spray 4000 or Andrew?
If anybody votes for Dunspray, they're fucking out.
Andrew wins. 100% of the votes. Kevin gets Quiplash.
Will's good
He
at
was born for
this.
this.
What are goats saying most of the time? Bong bong or nothing. They are goats.
Oh, who's the hater that said nothing?
What do you mean?
Bong bong
I mean, obviously they're. Why don't you say something?
Bong Bong was Jay's for
are
sure.
nothing. They are goats. And the winner is
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Andrew?
Yeah, nothing. They are goats, bro.
Andrew wins with 67% of the votes.
I did not expect Andrew to have written Bong Bong.
I know, right?
Well,
Me neither.
Very funny.
It's
guy.
education from yesterday. What most people don't know about ostriches.
Oh, they get stitches.
Number one, sweet tang, or they can eat their dicks.
Oh, this is tough. I am not sure what to vote for. They are both exceptional.
Exceptional.
And
Oh, I didn't even get to vote.
the winner is
What?
sweet tang.
It doesn't matter.
Dude, they can eat their dicks, dude.
I know, right?
Imagine you're starving and you have one fresh meal between your legs. You're gonna vote sweet.
Man, you are hungry when you eat your own genitals.
Never take a first date to another first date or a clan meeting.
You can take them to a clan meeting if they're racist.
Yeah.
You can take
You
him
don't
to
wanna take him on another first date, yeah.
if you're Jason. And the winner is
Danger
Oh,
tank.
a tie.
a tie. Another first date, clan meeting, tie vote.
Come on,
And
This is fun.
This might be our last one.
oh, that's it. And the scores are in. Kevin is the Quiplash champion.
Well done, come
Dude,
Todd.
I had
Cool Todd.
I had 2,000% less points than Kevin.
Seems like it's a group thing, huh?
Wow, that's a good game.
Right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of fun.
Cool.
Not so bad.
Yeah, the final round's kind of lame. They just ask you to come up with an acronym, and everybody.
What's an
does it.
acronym?
I already signed out too, so
Come up with the full
I'm
name for
not
this
gonna
acronym.
win.
Yeah.
TTT.
Yeah, that's always lame.
Titties, titties, titties.
Yeah.
There you go.
But. Why don't they have that class at gym? They always have butt, thighs, and legs or whatever. I want that gym class that's butt.
I
Attorneys at law.
Oh man, dude, I can't believe probably wonder how many people got killed while we just did this whole radio segment.
Wow, that's a great happy thought to do the segment on.
Locally, nationally, globally.
Oh, globally, it's probably
Thousands, yeah.
1,000. Sorry. Sorry.
No. I mean, think about you're over there thinking about how tough your life is, and Theo's brought up an interesting point.
Mm-hmm.
You think your day's bad. What about the thousands of people that died globally in the last 20 minutes?
Right. Unless you were just in the room with one of those people who passed away, in which case, maybe arguably even worse.
If you're listening and
And someone has died.
somebody just recently died in the last 5 minutes, you're a cold-hearted son of a bitch. Like, turn the radio off. It's a great show, but it's not that good.
Yeah.
Unless this is the way they want it to go.
Oh, somebody
In
wants to
which
die
case-
listening to the
in
Jason
which
Ellis
case,
show?
Shine on, Crazy
Yeah.
Diamond.
But honestly, though, say you come home,
Yeah.
friend or family member is dead, right? And it's somebody, of course, that if you know they're dead, do you sit there and spend time with them? There's no chance to save them, none of that. Do you sit there and spend some time with them before you call someone and have like that experience of being around somebody that's dead, or do you call immediately?
Yeah, there was a news story we talked about recently, right, where a guy slept in bed with his dead wife for
Yeah.
like 3 nights and said it gave him this amazing closure. He's
Wow.
like, at first it was fucking weird. I was sleeping next to a corpse, and then it got kind of normal. And he's like, and I'm so much more at peace with it than I ever would have been if I sent her to a funeral home. Look, I think we can all agree that the way that we deal with the dead traditionally in America is like not perfect, but I don't think that we can really agree on a better alternative.
Yeah.
So I'm open to anything. Yeah, spend some time, you know? It's not about them. I mean, the person's not there anymore, but that's the closest thing to that person that you're ever going to see again. If that helps you get a little bit of, you know, start the process of making your peace with what has happened, that person
Yeah.
passing on to another whatever, then yeah, fuck yeah.
I don't want to sit next to dead people that I know.
Yeah, but you also
you are
wanna
right. The closure is probably better. It probably comes faster. And if you're like me, a person that likes to hold shit in and duck it for the rest of his life, then yeah, that would be a better option. But as also a person that has stood next to relatives that are dead, it's not. You go insane. You know what I mean? Like I've been around my dead brother and my dead dad, and it's just like, make sure. Fuck, if I couldn't do a fucking 3 days of that, or on the couch with that for hours. I mean, you're hysterical, kind of. Till the body's gone, you kind of stay hysterical.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, not.
Yeah.
You're not good. You're not good. I don't know how much longer I'd want to.
Right.
You know, and don't think just when the body leaves it, it's over and you can move on with your day. Like you got enough on your plate, let alone having that body. I could barely touch my brother's. I wanted to look at the tattoo because he got a tattoo that I had. He copied me, so I wanted to see the tattoo. And people were like, "You got to look at the tattoo when you're in there." And I tried to roll his leg around, and as soon as I started to grab his leg, I was like, "He's not there," you know, and it just freaked me out. And I was like, I felt like I was gonna hurt him by moving the leg too much, and it just got
That's
real
weird.
bad for me.
Did you feel like he was somewhere else, or did you feel like he was just gone?
Gone. I feel like it's funny. His body gone. When I'm where he died, maybe he's there. I think that about because my father and my brother died on the same road, like about a mile away from each other. So that road makes me feel like they can see me there,
Yeah.
even though I know that's not a fucking thing. But because I think, oh, my brother was 24 when he died. What? So he's just living in the fucking bushes.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like he dwells in the fucking bushes.
Yeah.
Every day of his life, hoping that maybe Jace or somebody comes by and then he can just look at Jace for a second, because
Right.
Jace can't fucking hear me.
Right.
So that sounds like a terrible thing. Are you watching over me in the bushes every day, all day for years, and you only see me like once a year
Yeah.
for a couple seconds? So that tells me that they're probably not there. But
But what would make you assume that they're there with the exact same personality and vantage point? You know, if like, what if they have more of like they're like they're like a flower there, you know, like their life force lives on, but not their consciousness in the same way, and not with the same level of awareness.
I'm okay with. I could deal with that.
Right.
I could be okay with that.
Wow. Oh, well, I didn't mean to bring that up, man. But yeah,
Sorry.
it's interesting. Yeah, I wonder.
I'm just saying, dead people get scary quick. They're alive, and then when they die, even touching them is weird. Look, I've done I remember I was probably like 30, and my best friend at the time, Colin McKay, his cat passed away, and I knew the cat well, and his girlfriend was at the house and was like, "You got to come over. I don't know what to do," and he was on tour or something. So I had to come over and get the cat, and the cat was dead in the cat seat. Like he had his little couch thing or whatever, and he died there. And, me and the cat didn't roll that hard, but, me, he was my friend. I said hello to him every time I came round. But, I mean, that shit shook me. You know what I mean? When I had to pick him up and put him in a bag and stuff, I started crying and...
Well, because it was your good friend, because he cared about
Well, that and not so much that. That would be more when I saw him, I got sad for him when I saw him.
Right.
But at the time, I wasn't sad for him. At the time, I was sad that cat had died because I knew him.
Right.
And that I was holding a dead person.
Right.
Holding him after knowing, like, 2 days ago that he was completely fine, and now I've got a lifeless body in my hand. And that's funny, now I'm realizing my fiance's cat died, I've got tattooed on my knee. He's my friend. He was a very close friend of mine, obviously lived with me. When he died, when I went to the vet and they gave the body to us to say goodbye, I was being cool for Katie, supporting her, staying strong for her. But when they brought Prince in dead, I was not right. And it made me realize right there when I saw him and looked into his eyes, I was like, oh, fuck. It's that dead people thing. Like, it fucking... I think it triggers all the other people that I've seen dead. Because Prince, I no longer could hold it in.
Right.
Once I saw him, I was like, I can't fucking do this. Like, he's like... I can look in his eyes and he's not there. That was the biggest... But that's that thing that Tully was saying, that confirmation... Maybe you do kind of need it to move on, because it is a terrifying confirmation, but it is a confirmation that he is not coming back. He or she is definitely not coming back. Dead bodies do that; they solidify that there's no coming back, because you can just tell. It's like their character's gone.
Yeah, and it must be. Yeah, and I guess that people need that. That's why it must be just startling for people that just have somebody that's out there that they don't know what's happened to them.
Well, that's that when they find out, it's like a big relief. When they find out that it's dead. It's a relief. That's how much torture they must be going through.
Is it weird to think about your brother and think about, like, when you think about him, do you think about him now, like what he would look like now, or do you think about him still at that moment?
Well,
visually.
No, I see Stevie as just him, but I also think, because my chick is the same age as him, so every year she gets older. I see him as shit. He'd be 34. Fuck 34. You know, that's he'd probably have a kid or something.
Yeah.
Or when one of his friends has a kid, then I think of what Stevie would be when he was older. So it's got to be like associated with something else. But to me, I just see him as a frustrated little kid. You know.
That's interesting, man. Yeah, I appreciate you talking. Yeah, just thinking. I mean, it's interesting. Yeah, it's really It's unfortunate.
You got to make the most of it, man. That's what I always said. I feel like it was obviously probably the worst thing I've ever had to deal with, but it made me stronger. It made me a better person. It made me appreciate stuff. It made me hustle. Yeah. I mean, that's this show. This show's because of him.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck that. When he died, I remember I was like, you need to take time off. I'm like, no, I want to go back to work. And I came back to work, and that was when I was a DJ still.
Yeah. And
I was telling story. I mean, I think I might have got the job being a DJ, telling a story about being at my father's funeral. So it was like a year there of just people dying and me going back to Australia and doing funeral shit. So but it changed me in a better way. I feel like I had more of an understanding of life and death and me being a dick. I kind of like started to work on fixing myself from the shock of those guys disappearing. Just sort of like it was like a wake up call. It was like you're fucking growing up. It was not fun. It wasn't as much fun to exist on the planet anymore. It was time to grow up.
Yeah.
So it was a good thing because when you get older,
cat,
you got to grow up. It's as much as it's fun to stay like a little boy for the rest of your life. There's certain things that's not appropriate. You got to step up.
It's hard to do.
More hilarity just like this on the way, Addison, Texas, when Theo Von comes to the Addison Improv, August 10th through 13th.
I might come with him, tell a couple of dead jokes.
Let's do the morgue tour.
After that, you are next, Austin, Texas. Strap yourselves in Cleveland, Ohio, Huntsville, Alabama, and get all the tour dates at theovon.com, at theovon on Twitter and Instagram. Your special, No Offense, now streaming on Netflix. You got the 30-pound bag of hamster bones on iTunes. What can't you do? Thanks for coming by, Theo Von.
Yeah, you're the man.
I appreciate it, man. Just really great. You guys get my day going and just make me feel like part of what's going on. And thank you for the invite to Ellis Mania. And
Next time you can kill somebody.
I could see it, man. I would train to be fun to go against each other. I think maybe we figure out what the facet is, so that it's comfortable for both of us.
What facet?
Like what template? What environment do we? Is it blindfolded? Is it? Do we have kind of soft axes? Like what do we have?
What about blindfolded with soft axes?
Right.
I've got to go. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Don't die.
Maybe that'd be it, blindfolded with soft axes.
Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of options to consider.
I mean, I'm sure that'll sell tickets.